Airstream Adam here. I am super excited to show you this Airstream 2025 Flying Cloud 27FB. This one has the twin, also has the insane hatch option. I'm excited to show you that too. A couple things about the Airstream. The two big things make it stand apart in terms of quality. One, quality of construction. 70% of the Airstreams are still around today on the road since 1931. Just a testament to their legacy as a high quality constructed unit. The second thing is their towability. They have a lower center of gravity, and on top of that, that shape that you see both airplanes and submarines, the aerodynamic shape helps to minimize sway and also get you less drag, so you can get better fuel economy as you're headed down the road. So let's dive into it. Up front here, you have your power tongue jack. Currently the lights are on, also goes up and down a lot faster than some of those other brands. Makes for easy setup and easy breakdown. You also have your aluminum propane tank cover. You have two 30-pound propane tanks under here. The aluminum matches the shell of the Airstream, which makes it so that you have that sleek appearance. Headed over to the battery box, you actually have a metal battery box that does lock. We order all of these with the lithium-ion battery package. You can see it has the battery heater associated with that as well. If you were to tilt down, you can see in there, it does also have a plug for additional solar. You have 300 watts. We have that option installed on here, and you can add an additional 300 watts if you wanted to add to your solar capabilities, adding to your boondocking capabilities. We're going to the storage up here too, while we're up front. Deep storage. You get this when you get the queen bed option. That deep storage really adds a lot to the volume of your carrying capacity of all of your items. Headed up top, you can see you got the solar guards over the windows. That's going to protect those windows from rocks chipping the windows. And on top of that, here you have the solar guard that flips open as well, which I'll show you. Super easy to do. You bring that up and you just screw that down, and now you have a window underneath. I'll get the other side too. And then that window underneath also does open, righty-tighty. Airstream windows made in-house in Airstream's factory, riveted in all the way around. All of Airstream's windows are the highest end quality that you can get, and also great in terms of functionality too, opening over 45 degrees in length there. So you have your rock guards here. The rock guards are made of stainless steel. The stainless steel is going to be a firmer metal than the aluminum shell going all the way around, making it so that it's going to be harder to dent that. But if you do dent that, it's a lot smaller of an expense than if you were to dent the aluminum shell. And so you're talking about $1,200 instead of $10,000 to replace that shell. Going around the unit, you can see how much windows they actually have. You have the dock window here, and then you have the Airstream window up top. This Airstream window, again, opens beyond 45 degrees in angle there. You can see how big the awning is too. Now we get into 27 feet in length, and so the awning is going to be equivalent to that size. And so that is a huge awning. It's a manual awning that is super easy to put out and take down. Best manual awning in the industry. Going down the unit, you can see you have the tankless on-demand hot water heater. If you are hooked up to water, you now have endless hot water with that tankless on-demand hot water heater. Imagine the difference between a 5-minute shower and a 15-minute shower or more. So unlimited hot water if you're hooked up to water. You got the plugs on the outside here as well. As we're going down, we can see the Goodyear Endurance tires. You have the dual axle at this length here. Goodyear Endurance tires are known as the best in the industry. They're a lot better than those China bombs that you see on some of the other brands. So really good tires there. You have your vent for your oven, so your oven actually does vent outside. You're cooking bacon inside, you don't want that grease all over the place. That actually minimizes your cleaning on the inside of the unit. We'll talk about the door right now. It's open. You get the bank vault door. So really amazing latch mechanism. Super easy, foolproof. It just latches all on its own there. And then you open that. You can see how thick that door is. I wish you could feel it. It's super heavy, super sturdy. And then you could just slam it shut just like that. And other doors, you wouldn't be able to do that. It would just bounce right off. They're chintzy. They're cheap. This is a big, thick door. You could tell by the size of the hinges. Super thick, welded hinges. Even the mechanism here, for instance, like these are mechanisms that they're not putting in the other units. These are mechanisms that are specific to Airstream, specific to the highest end units in the world. Airstream's just best in class. You have the Airstream patented steps down below, super sturdy, and you're not flipping all of your dirt into your unit as you're just stowing them away. So really nice steps there too. We're getting to my favorite part here. I mean, the hatch option is by far the most sought after option in the entire Airstream realm. And here we actually have one to show you. So if we open this up, again, I'm applying no pressure at all. This is assisted lift and it goes right up, and wow, I mean, look at this. The two big things about this hatch. First, just look at it. The big thing is that the amount of airflow that you get when this hatch is open is unreal. The first person that I ever sold a hatch to, the reason they were using it is they were beach campers. They would have this open, and guess what? For them, the beach was right out there. And the beach is out there. They are getting all that salty air, that nice salty air coming in with that nice ocean breeze. They wouldn't get anything else. They needed a hatch. You get the screen that comes down too really easy, and it latches right down all on its own. You don't have to do anything special. The screen is really, you're not going to get any insects coming in from that screen. But then when you bring it up, if you were to take this table out, and it's super easy to take that out too. I mean, some people have this complaint about Airstreams about storage, and I get it. Where's my outdoor rug going to go? Where's my kayak going to go? Well, here you can actually put those things right into your Airstream. You can shove the rug in there, you could shove the kayak in there, and you have a nice sturdy floor too, so you're not going to have to worry so much of that floor getting scraped up. And so both for the storage and for that functional appeal of the airflow, the hatch is an amazing option. We'll head to some other things. We have the bumper down below. Protects your investment. If you back into something, the bumper isn't as much to replace as, say, a panel is. And then you also get storage underneath there too, which you usually house your awning hook and your wrench too. I'm going to show you one more thing here. Above the hatch, you get your backup camera pre-installed. The backup camera comes with a monitor that you link in your truck. Super easy to install. It's wireless to your truck, and so it transmits that message via Bluetooth to give you that screen. You can tilt it whatever you want. If you want longer distance, or if you want it right down, so when you're backing into things or not backing into things, you can use that backup camera. High-end lights on here too. This unit is also going to have the awning package, and so you can roll this awning out and then you flip these in. The awning package is an option. In this unit in particular, we checked every single box, every single option you could possibly have, whether it's the awning package option, lithium-ion battery option, convection microwave option, or the solar option, or the hatch option, all the options. We got every single option that exists on this 27 FB Flying Cloud. Head on to the back side. You have the additional awning package on the back side, and so all the way across. Look at the length of that awning package. Another important thing about the awnings is that they're actually a sunbrella material. Other awnings you see, they're white, they might get a little mildew and mold on there. Here, the sunbrella is resistant to all of that, and so the awning is going to hold up really well over time. Headed down below, you got your furnace exhaust right there. On the back side of the unit, a sensible space for it. Some of the brands have them on the campsite. People burn themselves. You don't want that. Airstream windows, you can see how big the windows are, and again, how much they open. That's going to be an incredible amount of airflow, including the hatch, including these Airstream windows. More airflow than any other trailer in its at its price point in the industry. Smart plug here. So the smart plug is going to go in and out super easy. So that took all of a half second relative to other brands. So you have to screw that, and that takes so long to screw and unscrew, and you got to line it up right. Very easy to plug and unplug. On top of that, 27 times more metal-to-metal contact with the smart plug over the other brands. So cleaner energy going in there. Next to the smart plug, you have the connections. You have a prep for Starlink right there, and then your coax cable right next to it. The prep for Starlink is huge. So many people are going into Starlink now. Here, you just need to buy the Starlink material, and then you can plug it in right there, good to go. You have your freshwater connection, and then you also have your black tank flush right here, easy access on the back side. You have your freshwater tank behind a keyed entry. That keyed entry is important so nobody tampers with your fresh water. And then you also have your outdoor shower here too, behind that lock. So we'll head around to the front of the unit. The Airstream's highest quality in the industry, best towable in the industry, but then also you'll find that the interior is also the nicest in the industry. Everything that Airstream is going to do is going to be best in class, and they don't hold back on the interior at all. So you're going to get that same degree of quality in the interior as you do with the exterior. This is the Flying Cloud interior, and so you have the 27 FB layout where you have the dinette in the back along with the couch, longer kitchen area than your other ones, pass-through bath beyond that, and then you get the bedroom up front. That bedroom, this is the queen bed option And in the queen bed option, you're going to get the ability to even sleep next to your partner if you so choose. So starting in the back of the unit, you start with the hatch. The hatch we could open back up even from, oh, can't do it with the awning actually. We're gonna leave it as it is. But the big thing about the hatch is that you can have that open or closed, or if you have it closed, you can also open this really nice Airstream window. So you have this side up and that side up. I'll put it through the midway. So that's not even all the way open, and that's at a 45-degree angle. These windows are made in-house in Airstreams factory, and these are made by craftsmen. These are craftsmen making these windows. These are craftsmen putting these rivets into these windows. And then the quantity of windows, again, is one of the primary things about all the Airstreams. When you look around and you see all the windows down below, up top, they even have these porthole windows up top too with the easy shades on them. So they're gonna get so much natural light. Even when the sun is high in the sky, it wouldn't be penetrating through the sides. You can still get that sun even when it's high in the sky coming into your unit for natural light with both with that and then also with the skylight right here. And that skylight does have the shade in there, so if you need it a little bit darker, if you want to take a nap during the day, you can still close that too. So you have your dinette here. The dinette comes out super easy with the twisted poles there, and then you just take that off and you're good to go. The depth of here is very good. There's plenty of space here, which I think is important for a wide variety of people. It's nice to be able to have that space so everyone can be comfortable. On top of that, you can seat 2 people comfortably. You have the ultra leather style of seating here. It's very smooth and it's resistant to that peeling that you see across the rest of the industry. And I love the cushions. I mean, just the depth of these cushions, you can imagine what that's doing for the comfort here. Like, this isn't a dinette that I have to sit straight up in. I can actually lounge a little bit and feel really comfortable. So we'll head on over to where the couch over here. So the couch is really nice. You also have some storage beneath it, and it comes with those clear totes as well. So you can seat 2 for at least 8 people in here comfortably. And another key thing, if you swivel it around here, is you have the TV, you have the entertainment center. You can watch that here from the couch. You can watch it from the dinette. It's a smart TV, 27 inches. So it's a TV that just like you have at home. A lot of people like to watch TV when they're on the vacation. If it's a rainy day outside, what you hear is the nice pitter patter of that rain on that aluminum ceiling. You still have all of the nice views with all the windows. But hey, sometimes you want to watch a movie, and you have the ability to watch a movie in here too. So headed over to the kitchen area. You have a lot of counter space here. What I love about these cutting boards, these sink cover cutting boards, is that they lock into place really nice. You can see how that just slams shut. And then you can actually use this where it sits as a cutting board. You swivel that around, chop whatever you need on that. If there's any garbage, you just scoop it down into that hole and just put it right into your sink. It's just a really amazing setup. It's a small detail, but that's what Airstream focuses on, those smaller details that make you think that, make you understand and know that they're caring for you and your experience. Deep counter space here, and what I love about it too, if you look underneath, there's plenty of space for my foot to go underneath. So if I am working at the sink, you can see that I can get right up to it without having to stand further back and uncomfortable. And so those are, again, the smaller details that they're thinking about to make sure that you can get the optimal experience. Up top, you got these cabinets here. So the cabinets, my favorite thing to show about the cabinets is going to be the hinges. You have the hinges here, there. All these nice hinges are insanely great quality mechanisms to make it so that it's not going to break over time. I used to sell all sorts of different campers, and I have, and not all of them had great hinges. And very often, in that 1-year warranty that they get, they have to readjust the hinges of the cabinets. I've never seen a Airstream cabinet come back on warranty and need to get rehinged or replaced. Those are just really nice hinges there. Lots of counter space here. You have the 3-burner cooktop with the propane range. So with that propane range above that, you have the light that's coming down, you can see, and also you have the ability to vent out, like I was saying, in the exterior. Down below, you have the convection microwave. So this is a microwave, but it also can bake food as well. That's another upgrade. Again, with all these options, that option 2, we're checking every box for everything that we order. If you want it without these things, you have to place a special order with us. But why would you not want these things? Is my question. There's lots of storage too. We'll start up here with the storage. So you can see how deep that is. That goes way back. So if you needed extra paper goods, you know, toiletry, toilet paper, paper towels. You can put it all the way in the back there, really convenient. And then you have all of these cabinets that down below. And then you've got all of these three that open up. And in here, you can see they even added that really nice matching utensil holder. So really high-end materials they use all the way throughout, making sure that they understand how you're going to be using your unit. More storage here underneath the microwave. Other side here, we're going to go to the 12-volt electric refrigerator. Once you get to the 27 volt, you're going to have the freezer up top, fridge down below. Plenty of capacity for everything you need. I mean, what's that going to hold? 5, 6 half gallons of ice cream? That's a lot of ice cream. Up top, you got a little more storage up there. You have ducted AC all throughout. I love these ducts too. So with the ducts, you can spin them to whichever direction that you want to. And then you can also open and close each individual one with that lever there. And so if you wanted, if you're at night, it's a hot night, you can shut off every single vent except for the bedroom. And that would make it so you get AC going directly into the bedroom and nowhere else. All that power going right into your bedroom. Just keep you cool. Headed around here, you got the 27 footer has significantly more pull-out storage. So if you've seen the other ones, the 25 footer, the 23 footer, you get a little tray. Here you can actually store some real goods in here. Like now you can move up to cereal boxes and bigger, bulkier items. So for those longer trips where you need more things, you can actually store them in these cabinets here. Deep cabinet there too. You can see the aluminum wall panel on the back end there. And then this huge closet. I mean, you don't want that little half closet. You want a big, big closet if you do your extended trips. Here you get the big closet. You can see the rack here for holding all of your shirts, and maybe you want to hang your pants, whatever you need there. You have a pass-through style bathroom up here, and so I'll just let you point into the shower there. The shower in this unit does have a light built right in there. You have the seat in the shower, all fiberglass. You got the clothes hanger there in the shower too. And then maybe you want to come by me so I can show you the bathroom. So in the bathroom, one of the key elements is what it looks like when you sit. I sit right here. I'm 6'1". My legs have plenty of space. Pleasant counter height. You got plenty of storage all throughout the bathroom there too. Storage on this side here. Storage down beneath there. Stainless steel with a nice high-end fixture. And you got your mirror up above there too. And of course your hand towel pre-installed there. A really nice bathroom. While we're here, we got another skylight. Just the natural light that comes into the Airstreams is amazing. Whether you get the windows along the side, the windows at the top, or the skylight at the very top, amazing natural light coming into these. And finally, we reached the bedroom. The bedroom in a 27 footer is incredibly pleasant. Like I just feel like I have to lay down here. So I don't want to put my shoes on the bed. Otherwise, there's plenty of length for me to do so. But this is the most comfortable bed. It's amazing. And I'm just looking around and soaking it all in. The aluminum ceiling, the aluminum walls. You feel like you're in a high-end private jet here. That's exactly what it feels like. When you get out of the bed, there's plenty of space to walk around. That's actually some good width there. Once you get to the 27 footer, you actually get 8.5 feet, I should say, of width in the entire unit. That's the same width they put in large high-end fifth wheels, where they're giving you that same degree of width in a 27-foot Flying Cloud here, and so you actually get that width to actually walk around this bed. Again, windows are the name of the game in Airstreams, and so you get big windows there, big windows, that one's already open as you can see there, and then big windows on that side, amazing for cross ventilation in these bedrooms. You do also have this TV entertainment center in the bedroom, so you have two different TVs, smart TV, 24-inch TV, plenty big enough to be able to watch it even just sitting from the bed. The nightstands are really nice. I mean, like to each side, you're able to put your glass of water, put your cell phone, put your CPAP, whatever you need. You get the cabinetry in the bedroom as well. So same high-end hinges that you saw throughout are going to be in here. So you're getting those overhead lockers right over your bed. They also do the reading lights here that you could tilt to any direction that you'd like. And so if you got one partner that likes to read at night, my wife is a big reader. She would have this on. I'd be sleeping over there because I go to bed early. That's just how we do it. But that's why these reading lights are really, really nice. And then also the last thing I want to show you about the bedroom is that you do get the storage underneath the bed. So you can access either the outdoor storage towards the back, or you could access the indoor storage over on this side with all those totes that Airstream gives to you complimentary here. So that is the walk around on the Airstream 27 FB. A couple key things I didn't quite mention yet is you do have a 2,000 watt inverter as well. Great for dry camping along those 30-pound propane tanks. I hope you gained some value from this video. Thanks so much for watching.